When I was reading Real, I always thought about something like when I was in my high school experience, or what my high school experience was, and I was thinking all throughout my entirety of my school years. Right now, I'm taking a gap year, and a gap year basically means I'm taking a year off from school or educational institutions and actually learning on my own and doing all other stuff. But that's another topic for another day. And I was thinking, oh, where have I seen this type of character before? I remember my grade 12 year, my last semester, there's one guy who obviously I do know his name, but I do not want to say his name. And actually, I don't think I remember it, but I do know what he looks like. I think I see him occasionally sometimes at the gym that I go to, my local gym. And I saw what he was doing. Obviously, the library. He basically goes and listens to the principal and all that stuff. And he got expelled. Basically, I think he was really good sports student. His height was pretty big. He had his brog type build, similar to our main character. Obviously, he was a bit more Arabish, a bit more Canadian. Obviously, in our main character, Nomoya is basically a high school dropout who used to be part of the basketball team. Of the other guy didn't really think he was top shit, but basically our main character, basically just came back to the high school that he was basically expelled from. Went to obviously the girl that he liked and just say, I can't be without you, whatever. Just like in a jackass way. There are some ways to obviously tell the person you really like them, and then there are some ways of you don't tell you like them. And if just one of those few pages you saw, we managed to see his character. Sometimes they say the first impression is normally the last impression. Obviously, they've been with him for so many years, but that was actually the first time we saw him, and you can definitely just tell from his character the fact that he's a high school dropout, the way he dresses. Even though that is a very horrible thing to say, it is actually very true. So after he got expelled from high school, obviously he decided to take off his clothes and take a shit basically at the gate of the high school. And I found that so fucking hilarious. But oh my, I was just dying laughing just because of the fact that it would be the type of thing that somebody would do. And I don't think I've seen this in real life. I don't think I would be able to even stomach the amount of laughter that I would have if I saw that in real life. After he left, basically he went to the hospital. And basically he met this girl, whatever. One time he was walking the night, he basically took her on a motorcycle, whatever, or a bike, or something like to call it. Basically, he fell in love with her at first sight, and basically, she couldn't talk, she couldn't even hear properly. She had some physical and psychological disabilities and such. And this is one of the aspects of real that I really do like, because the fact that obviously it's showing off the different disabilities while actually exploring the sport of basketball. Basically, as he picked her up, he got into a bike accident. He was lucky enough; he just got a little, scar, like literally right here. And most people would not even be lucky to come out with their lives, but he took that for granted. Basically, he obviously skipped class, and obviously, he would play basketball, so he was really good at basketball. But obviously, his, the way he acts, he thinks top shit. His ego allowed him to basically, not be able to excel in properly, not able to even think about his future properly. So, as a high school dropout, he basically has no hope for the future as well. He's basically very idiotic and very useless. And I thought that the fact that everyone's looking down upon him, because obviously when you're out of your podium, you get to see the perspective. Everyone just saying you suck, whatever, like saying you idiot, whatever. In their minds, they weren't going to physically say it, and that shows another side of human nature. Of people think things that they don't even want to say out loud to the person because they may offend them, or may hurt them, or they just don't even like the person enough to even say to their faces. At times we did see, there are other main character, Togawa, who's basically, an ex-sprinter according to the description, basically, who was bound to a wheelchair, but he still really likes to play basketball. Namoya and Togawa basically meet, and obviously decided to go and actually battle it out in wheelchair basketball. Yes, explore disabilities through sports and through a disabled sport, basically. And I believe disabled basketball is actually a thing, and I'm really glad it's a thing because the art style was absolutely detailed. Inoue Takehiko absolutely did a fantastic job, and if you, I'll be sure to put the name right there in case I say too fast, because Japanese names are quite hard for me to pronounce. But the manga did an absolutely fantastic job with the amount of detail. Sports manga, sports anime always have this level of detail when it comes to the actual matches and just the faces itself. It's just so freaking detailed. Now, when I saw this from the creator Vagabond, I was like, yeah, no wonder it's so freaking detailed. I have not read Vagabond myself, but I've heard of Vagabond. It's very infamous, or very infamous for basically being very detailed in its story, in its art, in its characters. And just from the first chapter, I just got an impression that I'm really gonna enjoy this manga. Just the psychological thinking of this manga, just showing us real life disabilities and how our main characters are basically relating through this sport of basketball, and how they're basically overlooked in society, and just how the different concepts of disabilities and such there are. This manga is really a good way to learn about disabilities and all the other mental diseases or mental illnesses, and the fact that mental illnesses is not something that you can definitely get over or pass regret. If you're going into psychology, I definitely recommend you read Real. It's just named Real by Inoue Takehiko. I believe it's Takehiko. Again, I'll put the name somewhere in the, basically below what I'm talking. So my first impression is you should definitely check it out. Remember, I'm recommending a lot of stuff for you to read. I do apologize. This is only day 5 of my 1 week in hell. And hopefully I'll have something that I don't recommend you watch at all. And you're wondering why? Well, because it's not good to recommend everything. So I believe in day 6 I should be doing a live reaction. So obviously be sure to like the video if you enjoyed the video. Check out Real by Inoue Takehiko. It is definitely an amazing basketball manga so far from the first chapter. Obviously there are 73 chapters currently, and they're actually English volumes, and I'll definitely be buying more, real volumes and actually real volumes as it goes along. So I'll see you guys later. Farewell.